Mr. Sisia, you recently played at the Jamaica train station. How did that come about?
That was a project that was a long time in the making. We were part of a consortium of 8 schools from across Long Island, 8 high schools, that were part of a commissioning project of a composer that teaches at Adelphi. His name is Paul Moravec. He's also the 2004 Pulitzer Prize winner. So when a composer of that stature tells you that he wants to write a piece for band, you jump at that opportunity. So we were lucky to be one of those 8 schools that was invited to be a part of this. A lot of that was through the help of the PTSA and as well as the PAC. And Paul wrote this piece. He came in and sort of workshopped it with the kids, meaning the piece had been written but had never been played before. So he came and visited us back in April of last year, interacted with the kids a little bit, gave some suggestions on things that he thought worked really well, things that could be better, both on his part in the construction of the piece as well as in our performance. When he was here, he was extremely happy with the level of preparation. He was happy with the musicality of the kids and had nothing but great things to say. A few weeks ago, we got a call from the Long Island Railroad telling us it was the 100th anniversary of the Jamaica train station. This is something that Paul had gotten wind of, and they had asked if his piece would be played at the celebration. So they got in touch with us. To be honest, I kind of blew it off not knowing what it was, and then Paul Moravec got in touch and said, "Matt, we'd like for your group to come back and play this. We thought you did a great job with it back last year. Could you do it again?" The difficulty for us was 2 things. First of all, the piece is very difficult. The second thing is that half the kids that had played it last year had since graduated. So I sat down with the Wind Ensemble. We talked about this opportunity. The kids that were still there in the group this year that had played it last year loved the piece, but we had 2 weeks to put it all together. Could we do it? This was a challenge that they accepted gladly. They were energetic about it. They came before school, they came after school. They worked extremely hard to prepare this piece that took us literally an entire semester last year. We put it together in just over 2 weeks this year. We got it all together. They sent a train for us, brought us out to Jamaica train station, and we had an opportunity to perform.
Great, and what's coming up in the near future? You have a winter concert schedule coming up?
We have concerts coming up towards right before the break in December. We're doing that in a new format as well. You're going to see the 7th and 8th grade band on the same concert as the symphonic band, and then the Thursday night before break, you'll see the chamber singers and the wind ensemble together. And the mixed chorus will be performing with the 7th and 8th grade chorus. So it's a little different format than we've had in the past. You'll have a chorus concert, you'll have a band concert, and then you'll have a combined one right at the end. Following that, we have our big performance, which is coming up in March. That's Carnegie Hall. It's a Friday night in early March. We combine both ensembles, the symphonic band and the wind ensemble, to form the Oyster Bay High School Symphonic Wind Ensemble. And we're excited to be invited back there again.
And how did that one come about?
We played Carnegie Hall, I guess 5 years ago at this point. That was an invitation, and it was a life-changing experience for a lot of kids, for me as well. This group that graduated last year, as we were talking with them back in June about their high points of their high school career, one of the things that they all brought up, one of the things that they all wrote about in their college essays and letters that tried to get them admitted into their colleges was their Carnegie Hall experience. So as we talked about that sort of reminded me of the value of doing that again. So it's a lot of work to put something like that together. Mr. Rufa has been amazing helping. Our secretary, Ms. Campbell, has been amazing helping with that. But we've been invited back since. We just have turned down those invitations. It seemed like it was time to make an appearance again. So this group that will be going, nobody has ever gone before, and hopefully this will be something we can include once every 4 years or so that every kid that comes through the band program gets an opportunity to perform in that hall.
Wow, that's tremendous. Now that's March 7th?
It is, March 7th. It's a 7 o'clock concert.
And when and how can we get tickets for that?
Every student was given 2 tickets. That was part of their fundraising. And then any tickets that need to be purchased additionally can be purchased through the Carnegie Hall website. That's carnegiehall.org. And as far as I know, those tickets will be available in the upcoming months.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Have fun.
Will do.